Last time, we were exploring the year of 2,418,177, where Earth had been ravaged by humanity. Wars, famine, global warming, other humanly caused things. Definitely more war. Just like completely destroyed the planet. So this alien race, who they haven't been named yet. I guess I'll just drop their name. They're called the War Globes. They appeared, and they saw the damaged state of the planet, and they thought that it would be great to heal the Earth. So they enclosed the Earth in this planet-sized metal sphere, and they are trying to fix it. However, their way of doing that is by enslaving humanity, the remnants of it anyway, and forcing them to fix it by regrowing crops and everything. Now, there is a rebel group that is being led by a human named Harlock. However, they are willing to use violence in order to usurp the War Globes. So, our group is currently split, not because we have joined the two sides of this conflict necessarily, but the Doctor is currently with the rebel group, and the reason for that is because he is trying to prevent them from doing anything extreme. Because he realizes that the War Globes, their intention is good. The way they're going about it is not. While the others are trying to find the head of the War Globes in order to try to convince him to free Earth. And that is where our game is starting. It is starting with that team.
What team? Our team?
Yes, your team.
Yeah.
So, Santee, River, and Explodicus. Because Vator is with the Doctor. I forgot to mention that. I think we mentioned that last time, but just to make it clear, the two teams, Doctor and Vator, and then everyone else. So, your team are still trekking through the barren wastes of Earth, trying to find some more of the guards so that you can hopefully be led to one of like the managers or like generals or whatever their rank is here.
I want to find the leader. I don't want none of the managers. I want the person who made it, the boss.
Okay. You two, when we find someone, just let me do the talking. I am a security robot. I should be able to do something. Help, maybe.
We will
Try
see
not
about
to get you
that.
killed.
If they pull a gun on me again, I might have to give them a present.
Put them in the sack.
Exactly.
Put it in the sack.
No, exactly. I had to word that one.
Maybe Santa Claus can get his bag to suck like a shot vac and it just pulls them in.
Can I have you all roll for perception? I want to see if you all can see anybody.
Result 2d6.
That's for
2,
me.
4. Total
Yes.
6.
And,
Oh wait, whoops.
the next one is for Sarah.
My friend didn't want me to roll. I was joking, but my phone.
Riverdons. Every said Riverdon game _ die. Result 2d6.
Sarah,
3, 2.
You got one number lower than I did.
Every
I
said
got a
V8 game
6 and you got a 5.
Result 2d6.
Damn.
6.
We
6.
need to make you.
Total.
Oh my
12.
god! You know, that
Explodicus said,
makes sense,
roll 2d6.
actually.
Every said Explodicus game _ die. Result
I had to
2d6. 6. 6.
Oh,
man.
Total
I
got
12.
12.
I don't know if you're with us. No, you're with the. I don't know if you wanted y'all to roll.
Oh. Oh, wow.
That's back to back.
Avery must be like feeling generous today.
I might
Guess
have
so.
to use my inspiration. Are we fighting?
Possibly. This game,
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it then.
yeah. So, as they look around the area, Santa Claus and River, well, they see some more humans in the distance, some more slaving humans. Like whatever the dirt is now, like ash or it's like a reddish gray color. So it might be ash, it might be blood, all of it. I mean, it's very eerie. Kind of smells like metal, just like the air down here. Pretty hard to breathe, actually. However, Explodicus, while searching in zooming in as far as he can, he does see another guard up in the distance.
Oh boy. I just grab the other two by their arms and start walking towards the guard. Sounds like you have a pillow covering your face.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm here. I had my finger over the mic by accident.
As they're approaching, the guard turns and he has a laser rifle, but he does not aim it quite yet. He's waiting for them to approach.
Okay. I just imagine like I keep grabbing, like I just keep holding their arm and I just walk up to him.
Yep.
Hello. I'm one of the new security bots they just created and started employing. These two are here for processing. Do you know where the person that I would take to for these two, or that I would ask for these two?
I will need you to roll for presence.
I don't have any presents right now.
Well, if
You'll have to reach. You'll just have to reach into my sack and see what you pull out.
2d6. 3, 2.
if Explodicus fails this, then you will roll for presents to see what kind of present this person gets.
9.
Yeah, what is? Hang on. Yeah, what is your presence? Your presence. Oh, it's a 4. Okay. Guard looks Explodicus up and down.
Did I roll?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'll lead you to the ward.
I haven't read people on LinkedIn.
Thank you.
Followed me, and I followed
The guard starts leading them away.
the director of Broadway.
However, he places 2 fingers up to the ear side of his helmet, seemingly an earpiece, and he starts making like clicking noises. Now, to Santa Claus and River, this just sounds like clicking noises. It's kind of weird. Like they have no idea why this guy's doing that. It's weird.
Brother just has ADHD.
Now, Explodicus does not know what language this is, but he does know that is some form of alien language, whatever this race is that appears to be their native tongue.
Can I see if I could understand? Oh wait, no. Sapphire is the one that can understand different languages.
River.
A river, not Sapphire.
Oh
I'm
wait,
still thinking.
oh wait, that's right. Hang on. I forgot
River
this.
does have the thingamajig.
I forgot that she did.
That's what you should call it. You should call it the thingamajig.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you caught the thingamajig.
That's what I would
Okay,
call it.
well, screw that. Have River roll to see if she can translate it.
You just said nope. Never mind what I thought.
River. Average then river game
no,
underscore
screw
dot.
that. Like,
Result 2d6.
why am I even the DM
Total
here?
8.
Yeah. How dare you think you're in charge?
I know, that's terrible. River
You made? Not likely.
River sneakily takes out her translation device, and as the guard continues clicking away, it does translate into text what he is saying, which is roughly translating to we have mysterious individuals that I am sending your way. Lock them up for questioning.
That sounds lovely.
You want to tell the group?
Well, she doesn't have to really tell them. She can just kind of like show them if she wants to just kind of like tilt the device their way.
I almost said I'm just going to flash the group, but that sounded so wrong.
Yeah,
I don't
I'd rather
enjoy that.
not.
I don't know how that's going to help the situation. It might distract this.
I think they would all
No.
enjoy it.
Processors might explode.
It might distract the guard.
No, I'm just going to show the group.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was a little distracted. I'm trying to create a resume for him.
Oh no, that's fine. It was.
Hey, do you think if I used my Mickey Mouse channel as a voice reference, do you think I would get anything?
I mean, I don't see. I wouldn't put your actual like username, but
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
But if you want to list it as like your skill, I mean,
Yeah,
like that would count because it is something. Yeah, it is a skill that you have used. I mean, technically, it's not like a monetized skill yet, but it can be. So I'd still list it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just in my head. I'm just imagining River actually trying to flash the guard, him not paying attention, and then she's just like, "Well, I guess that didn't work." and then she shows the group the actual message.
No particular thing wants this attention, probably. Not mine. I wasn't, I don't know what I would have seen.
Santa Claus looks. He's just like, ho ho ho.
Oh, we got a naughty little.
It looks like somebody's going on the naughty list.
I imagine Santa Claus pulls out a bra and
Oh.
this on the side.
Here's your present. You really should be wearing one of these.
Clothes.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, what does the group want to do with that message? Not River's message, but the message on the device.
I think
I
we
know
should
what
tell them we know their plan.
Well, I'd rather do what I'm thinking of first, if I can. I want to see if they have any sort of like physical or digital map of the like the facility.
I want to take a deeper look. Like, I want to do perception to see if I can find anything of use.
So what was what was the first part of what you said, Phoenix?
I want to see if I can find like any sort of map that they might have.
Okay. Okay.
Could I also do perception to help him look for a map?
Let me look at the everyone's. Let me look at the stats again because I want to see.
What are you putting down as my?
Okay, I would like the both of you to roll.
River Dawn. Avery said River Dawn
Shit,
game
I just
underscore
rolled
dot.
a 2d6.
Result 2d6 6.
That
1.
was the 7.
Total 7.
Well, it's not terrible. Okay, first we'll do 2 rolls here. First is ingenuity.
Should I re-roll that one? Or
Let me see what your ingenuity is.
Or is it
I
equal?
wouldn't say you have to. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what happens with Explodicus.
That would be a 2d6, correct?
Yeah, all our rolls.
Avery said
are
Explodicus game underscore dot.
2d6.
Result
Okay.
2d6 4.
And
Then you
your
said there was another one.
ingenuity,
6.
I think, is pretty high.
I think it is. I think.
Yeah,
All of my
your
stats should be like a 3, 4, or 5.
Yeah, your ingenuity is 5.
Did you say I needed to
Yeah.
roll again? And do I
No.
need to
He's an
roll?
engineer.
Well,
Do I
okay.
need to roll for what's her face, River?
If
What's your face?
if she wants to, this can just be a job for you and Santa Claus, or for you and Explodicus.
Oh, okay.
You and you.
Yeah, you and your clone. I forgot to tell you, there's a clone of you that's been here the whole time.
No, it's just in his sack. That's how he gets all the presents from like, way behind.
Santa Claus doesn't have elves; he just has clones.
Yeah. His sack full of presents is actually just a factory.
Oh my gosh! I just
They
thought of
develop
the.
extremely quickly.
I just thought of the dumbest piece of lore. I don't think we should use it, but I just had the dumbest idea that the reason he switches voices is because those are the other clones.
Dude, that actually.
They all have their own dumb voices, so whenever his voice changes, it's a swapped clone.
Yeah, it was his turn to go in the sack factory. Maybe some rephrasing is gonna be needed on this episode.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely would not like this is made for kids.
Okay. We'll yeah, that's not official lore, but that would be really funny. Okay, so Santa Claus and Explodicus try looking on the guard to see if there is anything that might be able to help them in this situation, particularly maybe a map or a way throughout the facility. Now, they do see he is wearing a belt, like some sort of utility belt, and there's various devices on there. Of course, there are like the handcuffs. There are what look to be like grenades. It's hard to tell if they're like regular grenades or if they're like meant to just paralyze the humans or whatever they are. They're very flat, very futuristic, so it's kind of hard for them to tell. However,
Not gonna
they
lie
do
for
see.
a second. Not for a
Yeah.
second. I thought you'd say they're very fat. Instead of flat.
And they do see one thing that's different than all the rest. Some sort of like a long tube. It kind of looks like, at least in the in shape, like a scroll or like a map that you would unfold. It's not made of paper though. It is like metallic, like everything else he has. Painted chrome, because everything in the future is made of chrome. So now that thing is probably what you're looking for. Now here is where you both have to roll again for coordination. You have to see if you can yoink it without him noticing. Now, if you want to take turns, let me see whose coordination is better.
Actually, I want to do something. Well, my idea was just to like cover his mouth. That way he couldn't like scream, and then the hope Jacob would take the map thing.
Okay. We can try that if you'd like.
I'd rather him not take us to a holding cell. So if we could really knock him out, that'd be nice.
Okay. If you want to try that, or I would just like to note that Jacob's coordination is higher than yours. So if you want, you can have him try to take it first, and then if that fails, then you can try to knock him out. Just in case you trying to knock him out fails.
I was going to say Santa could just suck him into a sack.
Well, yeah, but we need the map.
Yeah, you do need that map. So so how about you roll first, Jacob, to see if you can yoink the map.
Avery said River Dawn game _ dot. Result,
yeah, I think he yoinked it.
6, 4. Total.
I'm just seeing like Santa Claus. He does like that thing where he hovers his fingers over it and like he wiggles his fingers before he tries grabbing it. And
he's just right in the guy's face, just making it known that he's taken the map. But yet he still doesn't see him.
He does that, and then he yells, "Yoink!"
Yes. He pulls a Sarge. He's right there. The guy should be able to see him, but he's so obvious that he doesn't. And then he goes yoink and takes it.
That statue looks like a guy that's supposed to be following behind me.
I'm just imagining like when he says yoink, it like echoes throughout like the whole barren area, but the guy still doesn't notice. Like he looks around after Santa Claus already has the map, and he turns behind them. Did you guys hear that?
No.
Hear what?
I don't know. There's been rumors going around about a Sasquatch roaming these areas.
Are you sure it's not you? I mean,
been around for like thousands of years.
No, it is some earthly creature. It makes a horrible roar sound, almost like a yoink.
And in your time, I guess it would be like millions of years. But
almost like a yoink.
No, it's a yoinker.
Now
it evolved after the world collapsed. It was a Sasquatch. Now it's a yoinker.
Now, how are they gonna knock this guy out?
Well, I could explode. I like how that's always an option. It's just I don't like you.
Yeah. I mean, I could just blow myself up.
What is he? Is he like a robot person? Or, wait, no, you said he was a cyborg.
Yes, they are cyborgs. You can see like bits of green. I believe I said they were green. It was either green or blue, but I think green. You can see like bits of like green organic tissue peeking out from some of the metallic plating, but they are mainly robotic.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but my idea is to overload his robotic components with my taser.
Ooh.
That way,
Santa Claus open the map.
I mean, if you want to do that, yes, you can do that while Explodicus tries this.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to try the taser, no, you don't have to roll just to open it.
Oh, okay. He's trying to tase. Okay.
Yes.
I won't open it then because I don't want to take
I
no
love you
chances of
forever.
being caught.
Avery said Explodicus game underscore die.
I'm gonna use
Result,
my inspiration.
2d6.
Yeah, I'd
2.
recommend that.
Total, 4.
Please, Avery. I love you forever.
I mean, if it don't work, I can
Avery
always
said
try to
Explodicus
suck
game
it into
underscore
the
die.
sack.
Avery,
Result,
I want you to
2d6.
die as well.
1, 2. Total,
Hold on.
3.
Can I try to suck the guy into the sack?
Avery doesn't deserve
Well, hang
love.
on. We have to play this out first. So Santa Claus is trying to open the map. He tries like rolling it out as if it was a piece of paper, which oddly enough actually works. Now it doesn't roll out because it's not a piece of paper, but it kind of like unfolds a hologram. So it's as if he's holding an unfolded piece of paper, but it's all a hologram. But it is showing a map of the entire facility. And he can see that the area that they're currently in, which is called cultivation, is connected to the main elevator. The main elevator that leads down to the warden's facility, as well as going up to the high command office, is roughly about a mile away from where they currently are.
Like middle school, that was so far back, I can't remember.
Now, as Santa Claus sees this, Explodicus quickly takes out his taser and thrusts it at the chest plate of the guard. As the electricity is coursing across the metallic body, the guard grabs Explodicus's hand, and he's about to rip it off if somebody doesn't do something.
Just imagine, you know I can explode, right? Like, my name is Explodicus. It just doesn't phase.
You're bluffing.
Oh, you want to see it?
Now, okay. Does Santa Claus or River want to help first?
Do you want to help? I don't know what we're helping with. We was talking, but
We're in a fight.
okay, yeah. Do you want to help?
I'll help.
I'll let you go first, and then I'll go.
Okay.
She'll help. What do you want to do?
So he's about to crush Explodicus's arm. He's got his arm held up. So what will River do?
I wish I had a bridge at this point. What do I have?
Not a
I mean,
bridge.
you have your gadget of serendipity that allows you to generate helpful items whenever you need them.
Can I generate a bridge?
I mean, you could try to generate something.
Alright.
Just throw your.
Avery said River Don game underscore die.
Bubble butt
Result,
at it.
2d6. 5. 5.
Well,
I
she
guess
got
you could
something.
Total, 10.
Oh, okay. As River takes out her device, she tries to wish, to pray for anything that'll help. As the device opens, it starts to spark. A ray of light appears from it, and out comes. Well, she's not exactly sure what it is. It looks like a metal
It's
bat.
definitely something.
Now it does have a button on it. It has a button like on at the handle. Does she want to try to push it to see what it does?
Of course.
As River pushes it, electric sparks shoot out from the actual bat part, and she finds out it's an electric taser bat.
It just has like carvings of bridges on it.
Yes.
I imagine as it was glowing, it just stole the taser from what's his face?
What's his
Phoenix's
face?
character.
Wow.
I can't think of his name.
Explodicus.
Yeah,
Explodicus.
Explodicus. Yeah, imagine it takes the taser from Explodicus and like grabs a bat from a random hallway and like it makes this thing.
You know, I like that idea, but it did not take it from this time period. But I do like that idea that it like takes random things and combines them. So now that she has this new weapon, will she try to use it?
Yes.
Okay, can
River
you
Dons. Every Sid
roll?
River Don game underscore die.
Oh,
Result 2d6. 6.
No.
6. Total.
well,
That's the biggest one you can get.
oh my gosh!
That's like rolling a nat 20.
She's just like I'm just imagining. Hey, take this, chuckle nuts! Like just whack him.
And over top of it, can Santa like smack him with the map?
Yes.
Do I have to
Oh my
roll for that?
No. He's out. Like as soon as this bat hits him,
Ooh,
not
actually,
only
can I
like,
loot him?
can you what?
Loot him.
Yes.
Do I
Now
have to roll
as
for that?
give me a moment. So
Okay.
as River swings this bat, not only does she hit him on the head at the perfect point to knock him out, but the electricity courses through his armor, deactivating it. Now, she doesn't think he's dead. She hopes not. She doesn't. She hopes that she didn't just kill this guy. She like bends down to make sure he's still breathing. So he's not dead, but his body, at least most of it, probably can't move anymore until it's reactivated. So he's at least out of commission, which is good. Now Santee walks up. He takes. I'm gonna have to add this. I'm gonna have to add all this stuff to your inventories.
I wonder if I could take his uniform and like possibly fit in.
That you would have to roll for.
I'll do it. Why not?
Every Sid River Don game underscore die.
Okay. Let me
Result
see.
2d6.
Well, it's a 10,
5.
so
5. Total 10.
I'll have to.
I rolled a 10.
Yes, and I'll get to that after I put down your new item.
What all do I got? So
You get future handcuffs. You get 3 taser grenades.
oh boy.
I might
Taser
have to steal
grenade.
one of them from him.
Why still? He's Santa Claus. He'll just give you one if you ask for one for Christmas.
Yes, specifically, you have to ask for it specifically for Christmas. Now, as for you taking the armor, so this is going to be a strength roll because as Santee quickly finds out, this armor is not just armor; it is grafted to their bodies. Now, I will give you the choice of continuing to rip it off or let him keep it.
I'm just gonna let him keep it.
Okay.
But I do want to see if he has anything hidden inside of his suit.
Oh my gosh. As
Like specifically types of weapons. Or keys. A set of keys would be nice.
as he attempts to search the body, he searches through the armor, and he thinks he finds something. I mean, he can. It looks like he can move it.
Oh my! Please tell me it's not. No, never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
He tries pulling it out, and he immediately puts it back. It was the guy's heart.
Oh, I thought it was something else.
I
like,
knew
oh,
what
no,
you
it
thought it was
moved.
going to be, and once you said that, I will admit I was a bit tempted to go there, but no, it was his heart. It appears that like their hearts are not in their rib cages. They're like just kind of sat
mine,
in
it's
like
in
a
my
little
stomach.
chamber in their armor.
Huh. Maybe they just grow their armor when they're children. That's what you go to school to be, is to learn how
I
to
don't
grow
know.
armor.
I don't know, but I don't like the idea of that because at that point, Santa Claus has done ripped somebody's skin halfway off.
I mean, kinda, but it's okay. It's
What
all right.
brutal. That's so brutal.
His heart is still beating. It's okay.
Not for long. I'm gonna throw a taser grenade at it.
What? What?
As long as it's beaten, he can come back for revenge.
I mean, yeah, but do you want to kill him?
Nah.
I was gonna say, I don't think you want the doctor against you, mate.
You can if you want, but doctor wouldn't appreciate that very much.
I'm
You already
good.
have
I
dropping in his TARDIS.
already took
Just
some stuff.
strands you in 2 million.
Too bad I didn't find a granola bar in his pocket.
Oh yeah, or a Fig Newton,
Yeah, or Fig Newton.
or unlimited Fig Newtons. So
And like a Fig Newton vending machine.
does Santa Claus want to show the others the map?
Sure.
As he does, he shows them that in about 1 mile, if they continue in the direction that the guard was taking them, they will reach the main elevator. Ah, yes. I forgot that is the thing. Do.
I'm never
do
gonna
they
forget
go?
that.
Do they go to the music?
I just imagine Explodicus starts running at it. Mostly because he doesn't want the one guy that's currently unconscious to wake up and follow them before they leave.
Do they all want to run? So the group are in the elevator and they hear this very calming, kind of catchy melody. You know,
I love that
whoever these aliens are, they seem to have good taste.
I just imagine Explodicus thinks back to the elevators that were on the space station.
And
I think we have something very similar to this.
I love how any time that we have an elevator scene, we listen to the whole song.
Yep.
Like that scene, the elevator scene is always long.
Oh yeah. It's mandated.
Sarah said it's slow elevator.
Well,
I don't know why, but you don't see music in elevators anymore.
It's partially slow because no one's actually hit any buttons yet.
Oh, we're all just standing there. We're all just standing there, like just grooving to the song. We're like, oh yeah, we gotta go somewhere.
I'm just trying to sit there in the elevator, just like, why am I not moving?
I guess I'm just gonna press all the buttons.
Well, okay. Well, they can't read the language on the buttons,
Just what to say.
But they're shapes, right?
They seemingly go in directions. There is one going down, which according to the map leads down to the cells and where the warden is. There is one going up to sort of like that main docking area where the TARDIS ended up at. And then there's another button to go even higher, which should lead to the main office.
That's the button I'd put.
So, I mean,
Make the
what
elevator.
does the
No.
group want to do?
I want to push the one that takes us up higher. Which one you want to push, Debbie?
I press the one that closes the door.
I'll push.
You know, gets just imagine the door just stays open. Just like, and we're just standing here, the door wide open, and we're like, why aren't we moving?
Somebody pushes the close button, and then somebody just pushes the open button.
Sarah, I think. Did you want to push the office button?
I suppose.
Do we have to roll for her to press the button?
No, it was just a group decision if you wanted to do that or not.
Just gonna slam on the office button.
I like the
Okay.
idea that the ride is so slow, and then like out of nowhere, fire and flames start as the elevator moves like 1,000 miles an hour.
Well, actually, as they push the button, the music stops. Not just that. The music doesn't just stop. They push the button, and they do feel the elevator start to move. But as soon as the music stops, seemingly so does the elevator.
I figured this might happen.
Oh, spaghetti-o! I'm gonna climb through the top.
Whoa.
It's probably just a standard security check. We'll be fine.
As Santa Claus tries
Stealing our
to
messages.
look up to the top, which it's big enough. It's a big enough elevator to where you can't just reach the top if you raise your hand up. So he will have to climb to try to get there.
Hey, Santa Claus, he can just float.
True. That is true. Well, as Santa Claus does float up, the group hear a voice from behind them.
Yeah, I imagine he just like crashes back down. Like that time Peter Griffin jumped and he just got stuck up there. He's like, okay, now I'm scared.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh,
Shut up, ominous voice coming from the elevator. We don't need your opinions.
what happened to that groovy music?
Yeah, honestly, can you like bring that back while you talk? That would be nice.
Do they want to turn around from where the voice is coming from?
Nope.
I like the idea we're all just like, we're not speaking until the music comes back.
Yeah.
Protesting.
Like we're protesting against them.
My
bring out my little-
apologies for ruining your jam session, but we have more pressing matters to discuss.
What was
I
the
don't
name
think
of that
so.
song?
It's the elevator version of Megalovania.
No, I was asking the guy in the game.
Oh, the guy. Oh,
He knew.
Yeah, I knew that. I was typing it as you was playing it.
okay. To if you want me to be honest, I'm not sure myself.
You probably saw it from some Earth locals.
Thing that summons random things and we could get protest signs.
Oh yeah, Sarah could bring protest signs. We're like, blame me.
I believe you have a fundamental misunderstanding. If you could turn around.
I still don't. I looked in the opposite direction.
I imagine Santa Claus puts a googly eye towards him. I don't know where he got it, but he just points a googly eye.
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't even look in this direction until he puts the music back on.
Yeah, we're still not looking though, because we're.
Does River look to, or is she like the others and refusing?
It depends. What way are we looking? Away from him?
Yeah, because
No,
Direction.
Okay, we are facing the elevator door right now. This guy is seemingly behind us, still in the elevator. So you would have to turn around to look at him.
I like the idea that we're
Looking at him.
I like the idea that we're actually at the right spot, like the door open right at the office, but we refuse to look because the music's off.
Did you say River will look at him or no?
No, I'm protesting.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Sorry, we're holding a protest in an elevator.
Welcome to the protest.
Yeah, that's about all I
Well,
know.
then, you're
I
holding a
believe
protest
that
in an
there-
elevator.
There is a fundamental misunderstanding. I am not related to this elevator or to the aliens you're dealing with.
I hope you're not related to an elevator.
Stop the music.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Mr. Strange Guy, what did one elevator say to the other? I'm coming down with something.
He stays silent for a good minute after
Coming down with something.
after Santa Claus says that. Are you done?
No.
Is the music playing?
The music cannot play as time cannot move. Time is stopped.
I say no. Wait. Yeah, I say no.
Same.
I
Is you
want them
audio
to go.
Say no as many times as you like. That doesn't
let me
change the fact.
Well, actually, I can't if time is stopped. Duh.
Can Santa Claus just like pull something out, like just for him for Christmas, just to see if it'll get him to go away, or like play the
watch.
music? Like, can you just play the music and he just like hands him something?
A clock.
He hands him a clock.
As Santa Claus hands out the clock, I'm imagining he's handing it out from behind, so he still isn't looking at the guy. Santa Claus feels the guy taking the clock out of his hand, but then he puts something in Santa Claus's hand.
It's just a bomb.
It's
It's just a butthole.
it's something round.
Something brown.
Something brown. It's
Well,
kind of thick.
he'd have to look at it to see what color it is.
It's kind of stinky.
No, you can just feel colors.
He laid a 2-pound brown in my hand.
He's just so high, he can actually just feel colors.
Does Santa Claus want to see what he gave him?
Sure.
As Santa Claus brings it around so he can look at it, he's honestly not sure what this thing is.
Can he turn around now?
Yes.
So, Mr. Guy, are you going to play the song or what?
As Santa Claus turns around, he sees that this guy, well, it's kind of hard to say what he is. He is humanoid, at least in the way that his body is shaped. He has 2 arms, 2 legs. Everything appears to be the same as a human would be, anatomically speaking. But
I missed an opportunity. I should have just thrown a taser grenade at him.
But he is completely covered. He is wearing beige pants, like khaki pants, a large brown overcoat, some sort of brown mask with white circles, kind of like where eyes should be, but there's no like slits or anything to show his eyes. And then he is wearing a brown fedora. It's very brown, but you can't tell what this guy is or what he actually looks like. He's also wearing brown gloves.
Doorknobs.
Sarah's imagining he has doorknobs for eyes.
Well, as long as you imagine that they're white doorknobs, that'll work.
I imagine Santa Claus tries to turn one.
His face is secretly just a sliding door.
He bats Santa Claus's hand away.
By the way, what is this thing that you have given me?
Take a closer look.
It's poop.
as Santa Claus does. He looks at the sphere.
I was thinking that.
realizes
You know,
something.
it's spherical. It must have hurt.
he he realizes that this sphere appears to be the exact same thing that Vator is. It is that round spherical device with that star emblem on it.
Josh.
Sorry, we're just
I just
imagining
imagine-
Drake and Josh because when you said spherical, we both started thinking of Josh when they're Drake and Josh
Oh,
are
yeah.
fighting to see who can go the longest, and Josh is like, "Cool."
It's spherical.
That was a pretty good impression.
Why do you say things for emphasis? Emphasis.
I just imagine after
Podular.
after the guy says take a closer look at it, Explodicus turns around and looks at the sphere.
Is that
And
a
he
globe?
does see that, yes, it is the at least seemingly the same device as whatever Vator is connected to.
Bella, what is this used for?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We're waiting.
Not you, the brown guy, doorknob
Oh.
face.
Knob noggin.
Is this what I think it is?
Noggin.
It depends on what
one.
you believe it is,
Never mind.
though I'm sure that you are correct.
Somebody said your eyeball's a doorknob. They
I
have your knob noggin.
was a security
I wanted
robot
to
at a station somewhere in space millions of years ago. Don't ask. I'm not millions of years old. And our main computer system had a secondary procedure that ejected something very similar to this, if not, well, the same but different.
Knob noggin.
Except ours is alive, kind of.
They have a knob noggin?
I am aware of this.
Oh boy, thanks. You're really helping me out there.
I
So
cannot give you much information, not yet.
I just realized that Explodicus is still turned around.
No,
I checked
he actually turned to see the guy.
Oh.
Now.
Okay.
If you take that to the console up in the office area, I'm sure more answers will be revealed.
Okay, works for me. I just imagine I just take it from Jacob's character.
Wait, what happened?
Explodicus wanted to take the orb thing from you.
You don't have to take it. I'll just give it to you. He gives it to the Explodicus.
It's much more fun to steal things.
You don't have to steal from Santa Claus.
As he does that, the mysterious stranger tips the fedora. I'm sure we will meet again.
I hope we don't, but I love the hat. Get a cowboy hat though. But I like
Santa Claus got a hand him a cowboy hat. That's not hand him a cowboy hat from his bag.
As Santa Claus pulls out the cowboy hat from his bag, the figure is gone. The music comes back. I already closed it out. I'm not gonna pull up the song again, but I'll just do 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 do.
I imagine Santa Claus
remix.
I imagine Santa Claus was just doing little squats to the beat.
Yes.
Exercise.
I just take the hat from him and put it on.
Do 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 do. And soon enough, they reach the office floor. The doors open,
Office floor.
and they can see various rooms. It is a long hallway, and there are various rooms that they can go into.
I imagine Santa Claus just starts knocking on the door. Hey, is this the office?
To like the nearest one, or does he go to everyone?
Every single one of them.
Yeah, there is a map.
I also imagine there's
Oh,
signs
yeah.
doors.
That's right. He has the map.
Just still knocks on every
But
single.
yeah, but does he still want to just do that anyway?
Nah.
I was gonna say I'll help him if he does.
Oh, yeah, we can do it then if you want to help do it.
We just one of us takes out each row. Just one of us just heads to the main office.
Yes. They start knocking on every single door that they can, until finally one of them opens, and they see one of the aliens who appears to be older. They see more of their face. It's not covered by a mask, and they look a bit more fish-like. They have kind of like large fish lips, and they are very scaly. But this one does appear to be older with somewhat sunken eyes and a kind of like teal complexion rather than the green.
God.
Can I try to communicate with it?
Yes. I don't know why the way you said that sounded like that one fish talking to Sandy. Why don't we try to communicate with it?
Imagine I look at the fish thing and I look at Jacob and I have like a scared expression on and I say,
No,
"Oh no, I'm very scaled."
I don't. I'm very scaled. This campaign is so punny.
Yeah.
Oh my
Just
god.
this session specifically.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I don't actually want to talk to them because they look like a little difficult to talk to.
Oh, they're fish.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh.
she's a cute little fishy. Yeah.
Shouldn't it be in a fish bowl?
Oh my god. I love this campaign.
So how do they want to approach this?
With a frying pan.
Yeah, with a frying, with a mallet, a hammer.
With a knife. With a cleaver.
You gotta beat the meat before you cook it.
Time to be gutted.
Okay.
Nah.
All right. Corey's like, I feel so horrible for starting with this side of the group. He's like,
Yeah,
this is not
sure.
what he expect. This is not what Corey expected.
I just imagine.
It's not.
That's what happens when you give us freedom with the rules.
I think of this cool
We need
character and I
structure.
have him show up in the elevator. I'm like, oh, he's going to be cool and intimidating. And then you all just refuse to talk to him or look at him because
Yeah, no one nothing for that music.
In Corey's head, he's like, oh, that's perfect. This is cool. And then we're all just like,
No, I hate
He
you.
turned off our music.
Yeah, like the fuck is this? Get out of here.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I agree.
Ooh, so scary and mysterious. Just shut up and leave.
I forgot to tell you, I
I'm
got a
not
new
gonna
job
lie, I'm kinda
making your
upset
life
that
as a
I turned
DM
around.
martyr.
I'm not gonna lie though.
$0 an hour, but it's fun.
I am kind of upset that Santa Claus did turn around because I wanted to see how far he could push it.
Oh my god.
Do we think he likes sushi?
Fish
do
don't
you-
go in the elevator.
Do you want to give this thing sushi?
Can I?
I mean, you'll probably have to ask Santa Claus,
like to.
but
You have
Oh
to
my
ask
God.
me for. You have to ask me to get you some sushi.
Give me some sushi.
I.
Put on your pants.
No.
Nah, you don't smell like sushi. Do I have to
It's
roll and
just
see if
a
I can
tray
smell sushi?
covered in fish.
well, no. If you want to get him some sushi, I guess you could just get it out of the bag.
Okay, he'll give it to River to give to him.
So
I'm going to
Is-
offer over some sushi.
Oh no!
I'm just
What happened?
I don't know. Your phone vibrated.
I'm just imagining that she said it just like that, like with a big old smile, just in her hand, holding it up, like, you want it? You want some
You-
sushi? Eh?
You want a piece of this? Huh?
The the alien looks down at it, looks back up to her. Don't you patronize me.
It's
Well,
not real meat.
No, it's not.
vegan.
It's vegan.
How did you make this?
Magic.
I'm magical. Oh, you want something for Christmas? Oh, I could probably pull it out of my bag.
I don't care about that.
Why do you sound like Cucklefish from My File?
Why do you sound like you just have a cold?
What are you talking? This is just how I sound. All right, now get in the office. I want to take a look at that.
Cucklefish.
Yeah, just need to be a little louder. A little more high.
Wait, is this the boss man or is this someone
Yeah,
just a random guy?
I mean,
Okay.
this is someone in the office. It might
Okay.
be the boss man. I don't know. They can't read the labels.
But you're the
Yeah,
DM.
well,
you
if
can tell
only
us.
we had someone that had a device that could read the labels.
If only.
And yeah, I just go in. I like hold the orb very tightly, like very tight. That way you can't just grab it. But I do
He
walk
has the
in.
orb of confusion.
But do they follow the alien into the office?
I
Sure.
do.
I do.
Okay.
Might as well.
Okay. As they enter, they can see there are no chairs.
Of course not.
Very unfairs.
How come
Though-
offices never have chairs? Is he related to the restaurant owner who Goofy and Barbara went?
Thinking.
Maybe.
I just imagine. I got another one. I just imagine Explodicus looks at the office, notices no chairs. Well, this is very unfair.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Modern.
You don't need chairs.
Well, I mean, I don't because I'm a robot, but you know, people with leg muscles might.
Yeah, the people with leg
Leg
muscles are
muscle.
currently down farming like they're supposed to. Now, speaking of which,
You better
the alien looks at the sushi, like putting it, almost having it like touch its eye to get as close of a look.
Corey,
Now, this
can you
looks
say-
like it. Huh?
Did you say something in that voice?
Yes.
You're really starting to piss me off.
You're really starting to piss me off.
You know, that was probably about to occur naturally here in a few seconds.
The alien puts the sushi up to its eye, like almost touching its eye to get as close of a look as possible.
That's unsanitary.
How did you make this?
Magic.
No, I need you to be serious because there's no way that with the state of your planet right now that you were able to farm rice like this. And
Wait a minute.
is that
Right?
is that fish
Who said we were
I-
from this planet?
Look, I am Santa Claus. If you want me to make you some more, I will reach into my sack and pull it out.
You are okay. I don't know about you, Tin Man, but them two are definitely from this planet.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was made from this planet, but not in this time. I was made a very, 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 very long time ago. Well, for you guys, not for me.
Well, either way, I need you to explain this right now. How was this made?
First time Squidward tried
Okay. Okay. So this. So let me just lay things out a bit here. So what the alien is alluding to seemingly is, well, actually, you know what? No, never mind. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna have you guys roll ingenuity.
Riverdon
Let's see
said,
if
roll
your
2d6.
characters are smart enough.
He's probably kind of suspicious.
Well, what was my number? Because I'm about to roll Sarah's.
It messed up.
Oh, wait,
You put exclamation point Ronald.
Avery said Riverdon game underscore die. Result,
I was about
2d6,
to roll
3,
in the
6.
group chat.
Total, 9.
Ronald
Okay, that's for
McDonald.
me.
Avery said Explodicus
That's for
game underscore
me.
die.
And then
Result,
this is
2d6.
for River.
Life.
2.
I
Total,
really do.
3. Riverdon said, roll 2d6. Avery said Riverdon game underscore die. Result,
I just
2d6.
imagine he just
3,
doesn't
3.
have an explanation because he
6.
doesn't know how rice is grown.
That would be really funny. That wasn't programmed.
It's like I might have human emotions, but I don't know how. I don't have most human intelligence.
Yeah. In the space station, they just had a robot that would just like put the rice in a bowl. He didn't know where it came from.
Yeah, we didn't even
Okay.
have like real rice.
Hang on. What? I gotta look at Rivers ingenuity.
We didn't even eat anything. One of the robots just no one ate anything. They were just hooked up to IVs when they slept, and their nutrients were just fed to them forcefully.
So, yeah, Explodicus has no explanation. River is just thinking of saying that they use magic over and over again, like they've been saying. Santa Claus, surprisingly, thinks for a moment and does actually realize what the alien is trying to say here. What Santa Claus has realized is that the alien believes, or at least wants to hear, that they grew this sushi on the planet to prove that the humans are actually starting to learn how to farm and bring life back.
So Santa Claus should point out that it was grown on planet Earth.
on a sushi tree.
On a sushi
tree.
I didn't think that was right.
No, it's a sushi bush.
I mean, you can, go for it.
Oh, well, actually, Mr. Guy, I've never really got your name. What's your name, by the way?
It's Mrs.
Oh,
Are you smoke
Oh, yeah.
cigarettes?
What do you? All of our species sounds like this, the females, when we get to a certain age. Thank you very much.
Or at
I
least
think it
smoking
sounds
a cig.
cool. But anyway,
I'm sorry for a second there. I fully expected him to say, "Well, that sounds sexy."
I'm so cute.
well, that sounds sexy.
He has like 3 cigarettes in his mouth or in her mouth.
Well, actually, yes, that was. Actually, I got a matter of fact, that was grown on Earth. You would be correct.
I don't. Anyways,
So you're actually making progress. Well, I'll be. It only took you about 10 years.
I mean that
Actually,
we did say
time travel.
magic, so it's just magical that humans actually learned how to do something.
Well, if you're able to make something like this. Wait a minute. Is this edible.
Of course.
Try it.
Try a bite.
Yep.
It's delicious.
She opens her mouth and it looked like she was just gonna take like a tiny bite, but then she just shoved the whole thing in.
It's like the little
You're not supposed
Squidward
to eat
bite.
the plate.
Like the first bite of a Krabby Patty is just a little bite.
Yeah.
But that plate is not going to be good coming out.
Like
She
she bites.
chews.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little crunchy, but I'm not dead instantly.
I give it about an hour.
Eat porcelain.
You're joking.
All
That
right.
wasn't in game.
All right. Yeah. All right. I gotta hand it to you. You humans, when we first found you, I mean, you guys were literally killing yourselves. I thought for sure that there was no way to save your planet. But hey, we have to try.
Is
So
there anything we could be of assistance? So- Oh, go ahead, River, or whatever your name is.
Explodicus, River
He
Sarah.
played River. Yeah, but he played River in the last campaign, so it's like it's
not the
confusing.
last one, but I did play
Yeah,
River in
yeah,
the
Battle
last one,
Network.
really good.
Yeah.
In my defense, I don't think I played when he was River.
No, you didn't.
You
You
No.
didn't. It just. I keep thinking he was River because of.
Would you be the overseer of this whole operation?
That I
I'm
am.
kind of surprised. Huh, well, I just I'm you can call me Explodicus. Wait, I think I have the psychic paper. I forgot if I'm pretty sure I asked that from the doctor.
Yes, he did.
I forgot to add that to my inventory. I just
Oh, make
found
sure
the
make
psychic
sure you
paper.
also put mysterious orb.
Oh yes, I'm gonna add both of those things real fast.
This is the orb of confusion. If you turn
This
it
is
on,
the
you'll
orb
be
of death.
confused.
This
If you
is the
turn it
orb of
on, it'll
Christ.
make you confused.
It'll confuse you. Oh. Thatcher, that thing's not on anymore. Oh, and that was SpongeBob. That was still. Like
I
a
didn't know how
Patrick.
you spell it.
SpongeBob, you're not invisible anymore. Huh? Oh, right.
Hold on, I gotta
That was awkward. That was like the longest silence.
What's it?
look at what I call the orb in my in my
Hang on,
in
I'm
my
scrolling up. Orb of.
question
Hang on,
mark.
hang on.
Question mark.
Orb of.
That's what the orb is actually of. Just that
The
one
orb of
specific thing.
the orb of Tim Allen.
Yeah, the orb of Tim Allen.
Anybody that touches it gets stuck with the oh.
That's all they can say.
Their speech is replaced with.
I'm at 5%.
I'll go switch them out.
Yeah, like how you said he has different versions of that for different situations. That's how people talk.
Yeah.
Forever, but no one notices because their brains automatically translate.
yeah, they just know what that means. Oh,
It's like
oh,
the
he's
TARDIS.
sad.
Hey, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna rejoin my phone. Ceres is about to die.
Okay.
But yeah, I just show him the psychic paper. I said, I'm Exploiticus.
She takes the paper. Oh, I see.
Oh, do you?
So
I don't.
you're checking in on our facility, checking our progress. Well, considering that you brought me this, I'm assuming you're pretty pleased.
We certainly are. I mean, bringing it up here, we had to clear everyone out the way. I mean, we didn't want anyone bothering it, of course.
Well, I appreciate that. Now, I will say that this is much more than I've seen anyone bring in before, so I'm still honestly pretty shocked. But I will say that our number one priority has still not been met. So I'd say maybe give it another 5 years.
Okay. I do have some suggestions, if I may, about your facility.
Go on.
Instead of enslaving the entirety of the human race, give them something to look forward to. Give them like pictures or posters of what the Earth used to look like. For the wars, like the rivers and the oceans and the farmlands and all the beautiful things. Give them that, and inspire them to work towards that again, so that they have a home. And I almost guarantee they'll work faster.
Well, as much as I would love to do something like that, any record of what this planet used to look like has been long gone.
Come up with something. You're smart. Well, wait, you guys have like technology and stuff. You can just like, no, never mind.
Well, now I do just want to remind you that Explodicus does have a projection feature.
Oh yes, I do. I just imagine I just project an image onto the desk about like everything, like all the mountains and the oceans and everything that the Earth had before.
Now, I would like you to roll for presence.
Santa Clauses. I mean,
Avery said Explodicus game underscore dot.
thank you.
Result 2d6 4 6. Total,
As
10.
she watches and she sees the various images flash by, she can even see images of humans smiling in most of the pictures being shown.
This is a world that they put together, that they worked so hard on before everything else happened. This is a
I'm
world
back.
that they want to go back to if you give them the right inspiration.
What did I miss?
So pretty much, Explodicus is trying to make a deal with the boss lady that instead of enslaving humans, like just like purely enslaving them, he's essentially telling her try to incentivize them by showing them images of what Earth used to look like before it was destroyed. So that they'll want to work toward that. And she said that that's not a bad idea, but any record of what Earth used to look like is long gone. So Explodicus is showing or he's projecting images that he has stored on him of what Earth used to look like. And she's watching them scroll by very intently.
And maybe it wouldn't help. Maybe it would help too if they showed them how to raise crops again. Right?
I mean, they did just bring them something with rice in it, so maybe not time to say that one.
As she's watching this, they can see that her left eye, is like changing color. I should have mentioned, it's kind of like a reptilian eye. Like it's yellow in color, and it's like the pupil is slanted like a lizard's or a cat's. But the yellow part of the eye is like periodically changing blue every time a new image scrolls by. Well, I'll be. This place sure was more beautiful than I thought.
I mean, set aside all of the wars and everything. I mean, there were several countries and even continents that worked together to build things or to help each other out. Like there was alliances, there was like peace. Uh, this is what everyone needs to see if they actually want to live in the world that you're having them create.
She goes silent for a moment. I think you're right. Okay. All right. I got him saved up here. She points to her head. I'll project these out to everybody. And if what you're saying is right, then maybe we can change things up. Get some good morale going, and maybe in another year or two, maybe we'll have our number one priority back. While he's still showing pictures, she points in one of them. He can see, well, they all can see what she's pointing at. A tree. If we can get one of those to grow back, then I think we can finally leave the Earth alone.
Wait, what is it they're trying to get? You cut out.
A tree.
Hmm. Can Santa Claus try to pull one out of his bag?
A whole tree or a seed?
He can. He cannot pull out a whole tree.
I mean, like a sapling.
If you want to pull out, yes, he can try pulling out a sapling.
Do I have to roll?
Yes, in this
Avery
case,
said Santa
you
Claus
will.
game underscore die. Result
He pulls out a
2d6
full
6
tree.
3. Total 9.
This should be a good start for you.
He rustles in his bag and he pulls out a very, very small sapling.
This should get you started. Now, please note, it could take up to 7 years for a tree to fully grow.
I swear, I don't know where you get this stuff. But okay, I think before she can continue, a red blaring light appears in her office room. She quickly presses a button on her desk. She does have a desk. There was no chairs, but there was a desk. And they could hear frantic clicking on the other line. Her responding, does River want to I know Sarah. Is Sarah still in the bathroom?
Yeah, she literally just got back.
Okay. Ask her if she wants River to try to translate what they're saying.
I'll try.
She said she'll try.
Okay. This time she won't have to roll because she's already translated it once. She takes out her translator, and as they hear the conversation, and this is going from whoever's on the other line and also the boss lady. They're saying, Lady Vera, emergency. The human rebel group has staged a bombing attempt and have mortally wounded multiple of our guards. We need to mobilize now. The boss lady, who is apparently named Vera, responding with, send as many troops as you need. We need to take them out now.
You guys really are bad at the whole alliance thing. The whole peace part.
And that is actually where we will end the session.